Aloha, this is lesson 332 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. Fear binds the world. Forgiveness sets it free. The ego makes illusions. Truth undoes its evil dreams by shining them away. Truth never makes attack. It merely is. And by its presence is the mind recalled from fantasies, awaking to the real. Forgiveness bids this presence enter in and take its rightful place within the mind. Without forgiveness is the mind in chains, believing in its own futility. Yet with forgiveness does the light shine through the dream of darkness, offering it hope and giving it the means to realize the freedom that is its inheritance. We would not bind the world again today. Fear holds it prisoner, and yet your love has given us the means to set it free. Father, we would release it now, for as we offer freedom, it is given us, and we would not remain as prisoners while you are holding freedom out to us. And that concludes the text. Fear binds the world. Forgiveness sets it free. Here's where we're dissolving fear's illusion in light of forgiveness. Fear is like the binding agent of illusion. It's like the glue that holds the world of separation together. It tells the mind that danger is real, that we need to protect guilt and justify attack. To bind the world is to believe perceptions produced by fear. And some of the perceptions are that we're bodies, that we're alone, that we're threatened. This is how we imprison ourselves in a dream, make a hallucination that we're imprisoned. And the way out of this prison is forgiveness. Forgiveness is the key to your freedom. It's not about excusing wrongdoing. It's for undoing the whole structure of false perception. It says nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. When you forgive, like truly forgive, you let truth, the light of truth, enter the dream. Literally, shining illusions away. It's allowing your mind to be a window for reality. It's like a window that looks out of this cage of fear until eventually you're not in that cage of fear anymore. It's an illusory cage anyway. You know, it talks about shining. Truth doesn't fight illusion, it shines. And that line that says, truth never makes attack, it merely is. Now that's pointing to the effortless nature of awakening. If you're efforting here, efforting comes from fear. It's okay if you sense there's effort, just give it to God, even if it comes from fear. Light doesn't need to struggle with darkness. It just is, and darkness vanishes in the presence of light. Forgiveness is what opens the door, allows that light to return to our awareness. It talks about a false belief in futility. A mind without forgiveness is believing in its own helplessness. It feels trapped by cycles, especially the cycle birth to death. But it manifests as cycles of guilt, blame, despair. Forgiveness always reveals that the bondage is self-imposed. And then when that's recognized, you're just released from that bondage. It restores agency to the mind, giving the mind, your mind, awareness as the power that can choose peace. The Course in Miracles always emphasizes reciprocity. Whatever you give, you receive. When you forgive, you experience freedom because you're recognizing it. You're recognizing the freedom, whether in yourself or in another person. That's a natural reflection of shared identity, the identity we share with each other and also share with God. You can't imprison anyone, including yourself, without believing that you have that power to imprison. You're only making an illusion of that. You don't really have that power. Thank God for that. So, fear binds the world, forgiveness sets it free. So let forgiveness shine away the dream of fear. First thing in the morning when you wake up, look at this lesson and contemplate watching forgiveness shine away all your dreams. Letting yourself feel the difference. Feel the difference. Notice the difference between effort and release. Release is not an effort. It may kind of seem like one just because it seems like there's all this resistance to just simply releasing. So then it kind of seems like effort because you're going through resistance. But to get through the resistance isn't using resistance. So it's not really that kind of effort that you're used to. So throughout the day, whenever you feel afraid or judgmental or anything, notice yourself being a little complainy, whatever. Notice, do I want to bind the world in fear, or would I rather set it free? You can choose freedom by offering forgiveness any moment, any moment. Again, forgiveness is showing that it's not there what you made. If it's not God's will, it's not there. It's a misperception. It's acknowledging that it's misperception. That means it has no power unless you give it power. In the evening, you might recall a moment or moments where you chose peace. You recognized that you set the world free because your mind was freed in that instant. Offer gratitude. If you didn't notice a moment like that, try to recall now. Give it to peace. Receive it as a blessing and give it to peace. Fear is just a misunderstanding. Forgiveness corrects the error by saying, nothing real was ever threatened. It's like these chains that are set up with fear just turn to smoke. And you see that the world is never held by anything but love. Fear binds the world. Forgiveness sets it free. Yay. So twice today and every hour, and whenever you sense fear or contraction of any kind, remember, fear binds the world. Forgiveness sets it free. And you have all the power. Have a beautiful remembrance. I love you.